Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna do a very glowy, perfect, dewy skin. It's really kind of out of my comfort zone a little bit, but I've been trying it out for the last couple months and I really am digging this look. So if you want to see how I did this to my face, then just hang out. Hi. So when your end game is the dewy, perfect, radiant skin, you really have to start with good skin prep. So this morning, before I did anything, I did some exfoliation and a lot of moisturizer. Use whatever works for you, your favorite moisturizer. Mine is the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. There's an Aqua Balm too. I'm sure they both work beautifully. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with MAC Strobe Cream. I'm gonna put that on the high points of my face here. I'm gonna use quite a lot. Actually, I really want it to be like mega radiant, okay? So, if you notice, my eyebrows are already on. You're welcome. So I'm getting this strobe cream really like on all the high points of my face. So here I put some on my forehead. And it's like the whole under eye area because I want to brighten that. And the chin. And upper lip and nose. You know, the high points. We're gonna use the IT Cosmetics CC Cream Your Skin But Better. I'm still in the color Fair because winter will not leave. Why? Go away, winter. It's April and it freaking snowed. I'm gonna try to use as little as possible. We'll start there and we'll build if we have to. Today I'm just gonna use a flat blending kabuki brush. This is from Morphe. There's no number on it, sorry. And I'm just tapping first, and then like super duper lightly buffing. It's not my favorite thing to do brows first, but you know, switch it up. So this ends up being quite a natural skin look. You're not gonna get to mannequin status using this technique. I mean, I guess you could, but then you're gonna lose all the glow because that's just not how it works. You know, you can't put on strobe cream first and then high coverage foundation because it's just gonna cover it, okay? I'm gonna layer just a little bit more in the problem zones. So for me, that's around the chin area and the top mid cheek. We'll do the eye area separately. Cool, okay. So now I wanna do concealer. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Pot, and I'm going to blend it with my Morphe. I think it's an E8. I'll put it on the screen. I whitened my teeth. Still yellow. Still yellow. I want to put that all over my lid because that thing is red. So I'm bringing the concealer around my nose and kind of on the side of the nose here. So it is sort of this triangle zone, but I don't want to layer a ton of product on there because that just doesn't work for me. My skin, it just looks terrible. But I do want to brighten that area. Where I live, the cherry blossom trees kind of signal the start of spring, and we've already had peak blooms. It was beautiful, and then it snowed. What do we think? Do we look awake? I do want to maybe put a little bit here. I have some acne scarring and some hyperpigmentation around my chin, poor me, and the tip of my nose, always red. Let's just calm her down a little bit. Now, what I normally would do is powder. However, we're gonna use cream blush today. This one I got in a Birchbox or some other kind of box a long time ago. I'll put it on the screen because I've never heard of this brand before. Used it a few times. It's got like a little bit of a pearl. It's a salmon color. This is the e.l.f. powder brush, but I like it because it's little. So I'm gonna tap it in there and try to grab up some of this. I mean, you could use your fingers. It's really not that big of a deal. Use your fingers, but I'm just gonna try this out. So I like this cream blush because it's very radiant. It is its own little highlighter, and we're going for full glow today, girls. So I have been trying this product out for the last couple of months. I really like it. I wasn't sure if it was gonna work for me, but I'm really kind of into this glowing look right now. This is the Flower Beauty Satin finishing powder, fuck. This is the Flower Beauty Miracle Glow Satin Finishing Powder. Do you see the color in there? Came with a velour puff. I've used the velour puff a couple times. It's actually pretty nice. And I'm just gonna powder and include the lid. So this satin finishing powder has some kind of micro bead pearls in it. You can read about it. I'll link it down below. But it gives like a soft focus. Sometimes those claims are pretty lofty and they're just claims, they don't really work. But this stuff, it really does work. I've been using it for a couple months. Your face is not greasy, like it really does set your makeup, but it blurs at the same time. It's just like a really pretty look. So if you are afraid of the glowing look, I was definitely afraid of the glowing look until I found this powder. This powder was a game changer. So the one drawback though for this powder is the packaging is enormous. You see how big this is? Like this top part is all of the product that you get. There's just a lot of packaging. I mean, it's cool because you can pour it in there and it's like a pretty deep well, which is nice, I guess, but this mamma jamma is traveling is an issue with this guy. I'm gonna take a little bit of Coty Airspun right on the tip of my sponge and kind of sort of bake just around my mouth and the smile lines. So I'm getting a little bit of creasing there that is not responding to anything else. And I'm gonna do the same thing just like right up here in the under eye. You see that little triangle tip? I was putting the edge right at the lower lash line. Everybody creases there. Everybody. Okay? There's nothing you can do about it except powder. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little bit of bronzing and then a little bit of powder highlight and blush. Okay, I'm just gonna use the Benefit Cheek Parade HOOLA and HOOLA LITE with a pointed powder brush in the same way that I have shown you in literally every makeup tutorial ever. I'm going in the hollows of the cheeks and up for some bronzing and kind of contour. And then up here in this hairline, we're tapping. Then in the Cheek Parade, this blush right here, ROCKATEUR, it's a rose gold and it definitely has shine in it, so I'm just gonna tap into that and use that as my blush today. And that will kind of reactivate the shine from the cream blush. Make sure you bring a little bit onto the bridge of your nose and on your forehead. Ta-da! I'm going to take this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and very lightly sweep that in my under eye to blur this just a hair more. So right now my face is mucho shiny. Mucho shinio. Okay, for highlight, I usually do highlight before I do blush and bronzer and contour, but because we did so many steps to keep it glowy, this could go Tin Man so fast. So I saved it to the end so I could really sort of control it. So today we're gonna use the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Highlighter in HUSTLA Baby. I'm such a nerd when I say that. Like I sound like a nerd. Oh well. I'm gonna use this Morphe M510. It's a very fluffy brush, and I'm gonna start in the high points of the face. There's a police car announcing his presence. Ambulance this time. So I'm highlighting the sides of my nose, not the tip right here on the bridge. A little bit up here above the brows. You really want to be careful to blend away your edges so you don't have a stripe. I should be using a fan brush actually. Fan brush! There we go. That will blend your edges. It's just gonna highlight the top of my chin. And I'm gonna use my finger. That is quite a lot. This is the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. It is the bomb. It's very thick and creamy and nice, and it feels lovely on the lips. So I think we have approached peak greased chicken look with this skin, but I really like it. It's especially nice for those days where it's still a little bit chilly. If you were going to be out next to a pool all day and sweating your face off, it's probably not going to be a great look for you. It's probably just going to melt off, because anything would just melt right off your face if it was super hot outside, right? Like, why bother? So this skin look could be a perfect base for a very light makeup look. You could keep going with full glam and lashes, and you know what? I just might. So thanks so much for hanging out today and for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you stuck around to the end, why don't you just go ahead and subscribe? I put out a new video every Thursday at noon Eastern Standard Time. But anyways, you can follow me on all the socials, you can subscribe, you can hit the notification bell, hit the like button, leave a comment, that would be super cool, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! Okay, if you didn't like it, leave a comment down below and a thumbs down. Ooh. Guess what? You don't want that, okay? It's gross. Oh, is that a fire truck this time? UE, can you see it? BALM. What the fuck is this? Today. I am missing a product right now. I'm gonna let. Wow, I am such a dork. Dork!